It's not the mid range, it's the three pointer, and it's the paint and it's the 3 point line. And if you're inside the mid range, if you're taking more mid ranges than you are 3 pointers, you're doing something wrong. I don't care if Francis is one of the best midi, has one of the best midi pull-ups in the whole nation. Gotta take more threes. And that's one thing that Pikiell's has never done. I was reading this article, it's NJ.com, former Penn State guard, you guys might know the name, Miles Dredd, maybe from 2020, 2021, beast for the Nittany Lions, right? He came out and said on an interview talking about just talking about basketball, and he mentioned Rutgers, and he was saying, yeah, we've every time I played the Scarlet Knights, something along the lines of this, like they had no offense. They was predictable, easy to defend, and it was all iso ball. And I was speaking to my dad about this. It's just literally the epitome of Rutgers basketball. He said the epitome of Rutgers basketball in one quote. That's what it's been like. We have no offense. We rely on Geo Baker, right? Ron Harper Jr., Dylan Harper, now Francis. Iso ball the entire game. If they're hot, we'll win the game. If they're cold, we'll lose. They defend 1 through 5 pretty well every year, right? That doesn't win you games anymore. And I think Pikiell really, really needs to like he's getting critics now. People are all over him with this. Like ever since the news of he's back, they're like, this you have a year now. You're either good and you're good and you stay, or you're bad and you're out. Figure out your offense. Keep your good ISO ball scores. Don't get rid of that offense by no means. Just get some plays. So you're talking about the rollers. That's one on the players because they can't pass the ball for the first place and they also can't see the roller. But it's also on Pikiell because Pikiell doesn't teach that. Pikiell doesn't nail it down like hit the roller. He's like, oh, set up high ball screen and either find your jumper or do this. Like that's not an offense. It's like one pick and roll. That's not how you win a game. We're playing at the Big Ten level. This is not 13 under basketball like in the rec. So yeah, I really think that Pikiell has 1 year to fix this. But I think the core that we have right now is really good. I really think it's good. And I think Dortch is incompetent right now, but that doesn't mean he's incompetent forever. He doesn't have to go down the Agbole line. He can go down the Cliff Amore line. He can go down other paths. There's players on this team with potential through the roof. Caden Powers, don't do it. Don't pull a Lathan Somerville. Don't leave because we know you can, but you're also going to stay and you're going to be a starter next year on a team that hopefully will have the money to go get a guy to play alongside you and Francis and Lino Mark. And like, yeah, and Dylan Graham was a disappointment this year. Everyone knows that, but I wanted to keep him because I think the potential with him, the athleticism, the frame is really good, and I think that he's a Big Ten player, as he's shown in his freshman campaign. I think he was just thrown into a role this year that he wasn't prepared for. But yeah, I think this team is going to be good next year, kind of on that Princeton route, hopefully.
So would you rather them do so you rather them return most of the guys than take the Seton Hall route of wiping out the entire roster?
Not fully. I never said, yeah, no, I never said I wanted to keep Dortch. Sorry, I take that back. If I were to pick the guys to keep,
Yeah,
I'd keep
give me
France.
five give me five guys max.
I'd give you. This is 5 guys that if you're guaranteed to keep, it'd be Francis, Powers, Lino. Um, I if does what's his um
Yeah, Darren Buchanan Jr.,
yeah,
June.
not sure about the June bug. I'm not gonna lie. He plays with crazy heart, and I love him for that. I think he really represents Rutgers well. But he's reckless. I'm like don't pass the ball, and like whenever he's having, I feel like he's not really like the smartest basketball player. But yeah, I'd give you him. I'd give you Grant, and then I would say bye to. Oh no Buchanan. I'd give you Zerno. I think Zerno's a sharpshooter. I think you need to keep him. I'd say bye to Battleout, Dennis Battleout in a heartbeat. I say bye to Dortch. Have to give him the go, right? Ogbole is a senior. Some of these, like Javante Ware, really hasn't played this much. If he wants to stay, he can stay. But if he wants to go, let him. You need to narrow down on a center. I think a lot of your budget goes to a good center because we haven't had that since Cliff. And then the other ones go to like either a sharpshooter or some more size at the filler position. Because if Francis stays, that is your point guard for the year. If Caden stays, that is your shooting guard. You have like I think you need that 3 or 4, and you need that 5. And I think that there you have a competent Big Ten roster.